You have thousands of thoughts every single day. Thoughts about who you are, thoughts about what people think of you, thoughts about the past you can't change, and the future you can't control. Thoughts that arrive uninvited, stay longer than welcome, and leave you feeling like you have no say in any of it. But what if you were never the one having those thoughts? What if the thoughts were simply happening, and you were the one watching? You did not choose your next thought. Not a single thought in your entire life has been consciously selected before it arrived. They simply appear, uninvited, unannounced, which means they cannot belong to you. If a thought arrives without your permission and without your choice, how can it define you? How can it be who you are? It cannot. And yet most people spend their entire lives treating every thought as absolute truth, as identity, as self. They believe the fearful thought. They become the angry thought. They carry the shameful thought for years without ever stopping to ask, is this actually me? You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness in which your thoughts appear. Here is the distinction that changes everything. The thinker does not create the thoughts. The thoughts create the thinker. The voice in your head, the one you have always assumed was you, is itself a product of thought. It is not a solid, permanent self. It is a story assembled from memories, conditioning, and beliefs, most of which were handed to you before you were old enough to question them. The real you is not that voice. It is the one listening to it, the silent witness behind every thought and every experience. That is the awareness, unchanging, unshakable, and that is what you truly are. So if you are the awareness and not the thought, you observe, not with judgment, not with resistance, not trying to silence the mind, because that is simply another thought trying to control other thoughts. You simply watch. Imagine sitting beside a river. Thoughts are the water flowing past. Most people jump in the moment a thought appears. They become it. They are carried by it. They struggle against the current without realizing they left the bank. But you do not have to jump in. You can sit on the bank and watch. Notice a thought arise, I am not enough, I am afraid. And instead of becoming it, you observe it, you see it, and you watch it pass, because every thought passes. The only reason any thought feels permanent is because you grabbed hold of it. You cannot always choose which thoughts arrive, but you can always choose whether to engage with them. A thought appears, this is going to go wrong, I am not capable. You can follow it and spend the next hour building a painful reality around something that began as a passing cloud. Or you can notice it, name it, there is a fearful thought, and let it drift by without giving it your energy. That moment between the thought arriving and you engaging with it is everything. It is the gap where freedom lives, where you stop being a passenger in your own mind and become the one who chooses the direction. Observe without judgment. Every thought that passes, however dark, however uncomfortable, is simply energy moving through. It does not make you a bad person. It is neutral in itself, given power only by the attention you place upon it. What you resist persists. What you observe with open awareness dissolves. This is a practice, a daily returning to the stillness behind the noise. There will be moments you forget, moments a thought grabs you so completely you don't realize you've been pulled in until you're already downstream. That is not failure, that is being human. The practice is simply to notice, to come back, to remember again and again that you are not the thought. You are the one who noticed the thought. And in that single moment of awareness, you are already free. You are not the storm. You are the sky in which the storm moves. Know yourself, and in knowing yourself, you begin to know everything. Welcome to Know Thyself.